Agodan Erev Shabbos, this week's Parshas, Parshas Bereishis, and the very first Rashi in the entire Torah, one of the most important Rashis in the entire Torah, tells us, Rashi says that the Torah really could have started off with the Chodesh Azalachem, which is the first mitzvah in the Torah. Why did it start with Bereishis bar like him? So Rashi says because Hashem wanted to convey the message of Koyach Ma'asav Higid La'amoy Lasislam Nachlas Gayim, the power of his acts he told to his people in order to give them the estate of nations. And Rashi says so that if the nations of the world will say to Klal Yisrael, Listem atem, you're bandits, you're unlawfully occupying the land of Israel, that if they'll say that, and Klal Yisrael will be able to say to them, the whole world belongs to Hashem. He created it. He gave it to the one who he thought was proper. And by his wish, he gave it to them. But by his wish, he took it away from them and he gave it to us. Those are the words of Rashi. That's what Rashi tells us. The very first Rashi is how Rashi chose to start his brilliant parish on the Chumash. This is a very famous Rashi. It's a very important Rashi to know because we see this happening in today all over the place. The nations of the world are having these exact complaints that Rashi predicted. And we have to know what to tell them. The question is, though, and this has bothered me, who cares? They don't believe in our Hashem the way that we do. They don't believe in the Torah anyway. So what is it going to help? What is it going to help to tell this to them? They don't believe. Why would they accept the claim that Hashem took it from them and gave it to the Jews? Finally, this year I saw a pshat from Rav Shalom Shwadron, the Maggid of Yerushalayim, and he says that the pasuk that Rashi brings is the key. Koyach ma'asav higid la'amoy, the power of his acts he told to his people, not to the nations of the world. We're not telling this to the nations of the world. You're right, it's not going to be effective, Dr. Rav Shalom Shwadron. He's telling it to us. Rashi says, right, by his wish he gave it to them, and then he took Eretz Yisrael and took it from them. He's talking to us. Otherwise, it would have said he gave it to you. He's not talking to the nations of the world. He's talking to us. Clearly, he's talking to us. It's addressed to the Jewish people. So why do the Jewish people need to hear this response? The nations of the world are the one who are claiming that the Jews are listim. How does it help to give an answer directed to the Jewish people? So I think the answer is, I think this is what Rav Shalom Shwadron is saying, that we see it today. We see it today in our days, that the media is so full of telling us how the nations of the world are what they're saying. The anti-Israel, anti-Semitic rhetoric is rampant. And these things could seep into your subconscious to the point where you may start to doubt yourself even. Maybe everybody's right. Chas v'shalom. But that doubt might seep into you, and unfortunately there are Jews today that's what they believe. We don't have a right to the land. There are people who go around and they say that. The Jewish people, they say we don't have a right to the land. The Arabs have the right to the land. We shouldn't be kicking them out. There are Jews today who say that. And it's terrible, and that's what Rashi is addressing. Koyach Masav Higid La'amoy. Hashem is telling it to his nation. He's telling it to us. We have to know we can't let this self-doubt creep into our minds. We can't let the outside world influence what we know to be the truth. For the Jewish people who we believe in Hashem, what Rashi says is effective. That's the true answer. That dispels the notion that we stole the land from other nations. It's an important lesson today. We have to stand strong in the face of anti-Semitism that is in the world. We have to stand strong in our beliefs. We have to stand strong in what we know is the truth, which is the Torah and the Rebbeinu Shalom. Have a wonderful Shabbos.